What's going on, my gamers out there? Diamond93 here, and welcome back to Building Minecraft City 3.0. In today's episode, we're not continuing the fair just yet. There's still got other stuff that I have to get done though, over that way. So I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this. This. I don't think I'm gonna need that. But I am gonna need this. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this. I definitely don't need that for certain. But I'm also gonna need the dark asphalt and the stop sign. I'm not gonna really need that though at all. Well, wait, I just realized I don't even need the track either. I don't really need the track either. I really don't, because I didn't count the track though. But luckily for me, I did actually count though the exact amount of blocks though. I did do that at least. Okay, so I'll have to go with the curb block. So let me just, oh shoot, before I forget. And start building and completely forget. Good thing I just caught myself. I do need the full block, and I'm gonna need this block too. Now, we also have a bit of an issue though. Well, not really an issue though, but it's just something I just realized. I didn't count this side of the tracks. I only counted this side of the tracks, not this side of the tracks. So what I'm going to need to figure out, though, is how long it is from one end to another because of a specific point. Now, I have the picture in my head that I'm trying to remember what it looks like, but I'm having a difficult time doing that right now. But for right now, let me just grab this block, this one, and these two. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. As I count 17, it's because this is where one track will go. There we go, perfect. Oops. And I just realized I'm missing a few blocks. I just realized. It's the gravel, and so I can do the train signals. Man, why is my memory so freaking foggy? Probably because I'm like still half asleep. That's most likely the reason why I'm still like half asleep. Especially since I only got a few hours of sleep. Like I got less than 5 hours of sleep last night. I went to bed around like 1:30 a.m. and I didn't wake up until like 6:10 a.m. Yeah, my sleep schedule is off and I'm not happy about it. Okay, so it's 16, 3, 13. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. So when I head back that way, I'll go grab the gravel and other stuff. Once I'm done, like this area over here, though. And I forgot to pick up the grass block. Hold on. I'm going over here now, though, so it's like out of the way. So let me go grab the gravel real quick. So I am going to need this and these two, which I completely forgot about, and I'm also going to need the grass block as well. Yoink. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I was in my inventory. Whoops. Hold on. These don't belong there. They actually belong right here. I forgot it needs to go out an extra block, though. Because the tracks go right here and here. So I can't really have one right in here, though. Because it's going to be pointless, because I have one there and one there. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. How did I do it over here? Are you serious? I forgot to do it on this side, too? You gotta be kidding me. How the hell can I forget to do it on this side, too? Wow. What the hell? Is that supposed to drop? There we go. Oh no, wait. Oh no. It doesn't. I don't need grass. I just need a gravel. Duh. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now I have to count 22 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm wondering, why do I always count an extra block, though, than I'm originally supposed to? Well, that's because 22 is where the sidewalk is going to go. But in reality, the 23rd block is going to be where I need to stick the track. There we go. Now, I also didn't count the tracks, though, like I probably should have. Probably because I'm more focused on doing the road rather than the tracks right now. Which, to me, seems a bit fair. So I guess once I'm done working on this area, though, what I could then do, though, is finish up on the fair, then. Come to think of it. Like this. There we go. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay. There we go. Not there, but there. There we go. That's much better. Much better. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Now this is also where I have to stop 2 blocks short for this one. Why? Because I don't need these blocks anymore. So I'm now going to grab out these blocks right here. And the reason why, though, I'm grabbing out this block too, though, is because if I remember correctly, there's a 1 block gap between this, like the sidewalk area, and then the next sidewalk area, if I'm thinking correctly. If I'm remembering correctly. But the problem is, I didn't count in that direction at all. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all right. Yes. 6, 7. Whoops, wrong spot. Wrong spot. I don't need to, I definitely don't need this block at the moment. Well, not yet, at least. Oh, whoops, I definitely messed that up, I think, right? Oh, no, I didn't. It is supposed to come all the way out to here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. But also, since I don't know exactly how many blocks I need to go in that direction, though, until I can actually, you know, like, count it, though, like I should have, but I'm a dum-dum and I didn't. There we go. Okay. So now all I have to do now, though, is just rip up all of this. I don't know why I'm using, like, rip up the grass blocks instead of saying destroy the grass blocks. Why am I thinking of, like, real-life things? I don't know. Like, I really don't know. There we go, nicely done. Perfect. Okay. But I do have an idea. Just for temporary measures. Until I can also build the top of that over there as well. Like I probably should do eventually. Now, I don't know what I should do first. Should I do the train station first or the bridge first? Or the one that goes above the train station? I think I should build the train station first, to be honest. But the problem though is this. I don't remember the exact length of the tracks for here and here going that way. I don't remember. So that's got to be saved for another episode. But I do have an idea for like down over here though, but first things first, let me just add the stop sign real quick. There we go. Now, I have an idea, so I'm gonna go Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just temporarily. Actually, no. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna go 10 blocks. So, in this direction. Now, this is also where I do know, though, that it's supposed to look a little something like this. Don't ask me why, though. It needs to look like this. Where it has to have like this hideous 1 block gap here. But this hideous 1 block gap, though, is going to be very, very crucial. Oh, not there, not there, not there, not there, not there. Up here. Alrighty, so for right now, let me get rid of the grass block for right now, so I can grab this out. There we go. Perfect. Okay, good. Okay, dokie, there we go. Okay, dokie, there we go. Now, what I should have done though is I should have like mapped out some more areas though so I can continue this though, but due to the fact that I forgot to do that though, after like I'm done here though, I will work on the fair again. But only for one thing before I end the episode. It's just so what I can then do is then I can actually, well, even though I do have work today though, again, I actually get out earlier this time. So there will be more videos when I get home from work. But the downside though is this. I still have to get ready for work like I'm supposed to do before these recordings. The reason why I only did it like once though, and that was, I believe, yesterday or Friday. I don't remember if it was yesterday or Friday. I think it was Friday or yesterday. I don't remember when exactly it was though. But one, oh wait a minute, 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 wait, hold on. I think I actually might remember the length of this, a length of these right here. If I think it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. I have to make like a 5 by 5. Like this. Oh wait, that's not a 5 by 5, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. That's a 5 by 7. What? Maybe it's actually a 7. Let me see if it's actually a 7 by 7. There we go. I was starting to believe it's more of a 7 by 7. But I don't remember though. So before well, oh yeah, I don't have the tracks with me. So I can always adjust this though when needed. So for right now, I'll do a 7 by 7 for right now, until I can until I can actually get the final decision. Unless I'm not supposed to have one in the dead center though, because I think it's supposed to be a 5 block, not a 7 block. Maybe it goes 7, then 5, then 3, maybe? I don't remember. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's technically an 8 by 7. It's technically an 8 by 7 if I do it like that, so... Now that actually looks promising. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. There we go. Now this definitely looks promising. But I'm not going to add the tracks yet though, because I don't know if that's the exact length or not. Anyways, I'm now going to move on back over to the fair real quick. Now, one of the things that I do know, though, well, first things first is let me just stick all these blocks back inside of here. Except for the grass block, because I'm going to need to keep the grass block in my inventory, though. Okay, so, here's what we're going to need from this chest right here. I'm going to need red concrete, white concrete, do I need all trapdoor? I don't think so. Light blue concrete, paper, stone, lantern, item frame. Do I need a chest? Yes, I need a chest. I also need this and this. And that's really it. Oh, no. Before I forget. And grab the oak door. Perfect. Okay. So, let me just... Oh, I thought I was going to need a villager spawn egg as well. Before I forget to grab it. Give me that. Okay. Woo. Steady now. Oh, that's right. I'm also going to need like an oak. Oh, that's right. Okay. So, another thing I'm going to need, though, is oak leaves. And I'm going to need cyan terracotta. And what I'm also going to need, though, is I'm also going to need rails. And redstone torches. So, let me grab out the redstone torch. Let me also grab out rails and powered rails. I'm also going to need to grab out some mine carts. I've also just realized that I am going to need oak fences. But I only have birch fences in the chest. Now, I am going to need polished blackstone walls. But I'm also going to need to grab out black concrete as well, though. So, no. I don't need chiseled nether brick. I need black concrete. There we go. Oh, wait. That reminds me. I am going to need the fence gate, the birch fence gates. I just remembered. Okay. So now that I just got that, what else am I missing? That's what I'm trying to remember to see if I'm missing. Oh, I remember now. I remember. Bam, bam. Perfect. So now I should have all the materials that I need to build this. To build the go-kart track. Now this go-kart track, though, is going to look different, though, from the ones I previously built. It's going to look different. Just trust me. And the reason why it's going to look different, though, is it's not the reason you guys would actually think. The reason why it's actually going to look different, though, is because... Okay, well... Let me just build this out to here real quick. There we go. Oh, great. There's salt again. Bro, I don't want freaking salt. Get out of here, salt. Now, one thing though that I do know is that there's leaves right here though. Because this is... Okay, so let's go with the oak leaves real quick. Start dragging them along. Like this, so then I can add in the stone. all the way around like this. Ah, what the hell? No, this actually goes like directly in front of the truck though, like right where the license plate is. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna build it out to here, though. And that's it, though, because I don't know the exact length of it, though. Okay, so let me just go over here, and let me just destroy all of this. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I don't need the stone or the oak leaves. Well, I'm definitely getting rid of the oak leaves, because I don't need those anymore. I'm gonna close the door. I'll grab this out. I'll grab this out. This out. The chest and the lantern. Oh yeah, smooth quartz stairs as well. So I have the chest here, smooth quartz stair here. Whoops. Wait, yeah, because I gotta build up the back wall real quick. Stick the door in its place right there. Now, I don't remember if there's a window here or not, though. I don't remember if there is or isn't. But I definitely know that there's one right here. I definitely know there's one right here, though. So until I can confirm that there's a window there, that's going to stay sealed up. That's going to stay open until I can confirm that there's a window there. Which, let me actually confirm that real quick, though, actually, come to think of it. Oh, damn it, I forgot to pull up the tutorial. God damn it. How could I forget to pull up the frickin' tutorial? Ugh, whatever. Hold on a minute. There it is. Okay, so let me just pull up this tutorial. Let me also, like, mute it as well, though, so I can get to the right video quickly. Because I gotta see how he built the kiosk. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Wait, that doesn't look like birch. That looks like oak. Oh, that's why, because it is oak. It's not frickin' birch. God damn it. Right up the wrong fence gate. Put that back up in there. I need an oak fence gate, and I'm also going to need a glowing item frame, too. Get an oak fence gate, and I'm going to need a glowing item frame. There we go. Okay. Now, what I do know is that it does look a little something like this. Okay, so let me just stick the rest of this in my inventory for temporarily. while I grab the rest of the stuff that I need. So we have 2 minecarts going up like this. Oh wait, unless that's a glowing item frame, but I don't know. Is that a glowing item frame there? I don't remember. Now I do currently have it muted right now. Okay, so there is a wall right here. Noted. Okay, so let me just stick all that stuff back inside my inventory for right now, so I can seal up this wall. Stick our trusty villager. Ooh! Ooh, I like that dude. He's a good worker. Okay, so now what I'm gonna need to do is I'm now gonna need to grab out all of these blocks. I'm gonna stick those blocks back inside. Oh, well, I do need the stairs though. Right here though. There we go. Uh-oh. Whoops. Uh-oh. I think something's screwing with my computer. Uh-oh. Audio's gone. Audio's gone. I repeat, audio is gone. Yeah, I don't know why my computer does that, though, to be honest. I don't know why. Whoops. Are you kidding me? I have to reopen the tab? Are you kidding me? For some reason, it's bugged. I don't know why it's bugged. Like, for the volume. Like, I really hate when that happens. Like, I seriously hate when my computer bugs out like that with the freaking audio. And I don't even know why it even happens to begin with, though. It's not like my Chromebook is that old. It's really not that old. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a little something like this. Then a little something like this. And then a little something like that.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the largest project.
There we go, now I got the volume back.
On my channel. 1, 2. I recommend digging out the center of something outside concrete and by directly in front of the door. Like blue platation. One with 4.
Yeah, I want to make sure I want to make sure you can get to the air there.
Left by 3.
Whoops.
Left 1. Up 1. Left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Up 1. Left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Up 1. Left by 3. 1, 2, 3.
Like this.
And then one more time. Up 1. And then we'll just extend to the left by 2. So 1, 2. And what we want to do from this point is we want to extend all of the upper parts of the cyan terracotta that we have just placed. We want to extend these across by 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You guys get the idea, so on and so forth. So this is a raised part of the track. This is how we achieve the figure 8 effect, as the part that is actually suspended up in the air. And we can also extend the cyan terracotta here across, just so that we are able to like join upwards onto this step. And opposite the row.
Here, hold on. Let me just fill all this in real quick over here. There we go. It's just gonna make it easier on myself, though. That I fill all this in real quick. Now, I just realized I don't need quartz stairs at the moment, though. Like, I really don't. Okay, so let me get rid of the quartz stairs real quick. There we go. Alrighty, so... There we go.
Row of cyan terracotta that we have just placed to kind of like meet the step, we want to place a red concrete on the end. And then extending towards the front of the track, a white concrete. So now, looking once again towards the back of the build, we are going to start working back on ourselves a little bit because it's just a bit easier this way. We're going to place 1, 2, alternating white and red concrete.
I kind of did that already.
And then right 1, back 2, 1, 2, right 2, 1, 2, back 1, and then right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then extend forwards 1, right by 1, 2, forwards 1, 2, right 1, and then forwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We then want to extend left 1, forwards by 1, 2, left by 1, 2.
There we go.
Forwards by 1, left by 1, 2, 3, 4. We then want to extend
I thought my game was going to crash there.
Terracotta,
There's
and then
also
we want to
a very heavy lag
left,
spike.
once again using cyan by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
1,
6,
2,
7,
3.
8, 9, 10. Extend forwards 1,
1, 2, 3.
left 1, and then forwards
1, 2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then right 1, forwards 1, and then right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 once again. Extend in 1, and then right 1, in 1, and then up by 1, back by 3, 1, 2, 3, up 1,
There we go.
back by 3, 1, 2, 3, up 1, back by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 1, back by 2, 1, 2. We then want to extend inwards, back, and then we want to extend all the way over to the left by 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Oops.
11.
Whoops,
Then place-
hold on. Back until, hold on. I gotta, whoops, hold on. It's not there, it's supposed to be here. Wait, hold on, let me just see, hold on. Did I mess that up? Did I seriously just mess this up? I think I might have. I don't know if I messed this up. It doesn't look like I did. Yeah, it doesn't look like I did. Hold on, let me just shorten that a little bit. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Place a white concrete block on the outside of the 11th cyan terracotta, and then we're going to start extending to the left using an alternating pattern of red and white concrete again. We want to extend left by 1, 2, 3, and then in 1, and then left by 1, 2, and then we want to extend in by 2, so 1, 2, and then out 1, and then connect back together. So,
Oh wait, what the heck? What the heck? Oh, it's supposed to look like that. Ew. I wonder why I got so freaking confused. It's supposed to look like that, not the way I originally had it. Ew. I wonder why I got so confused.
So once we have done this, we can actually start working on the opposite side of the track. So coming all the way back over to the smooth quartz stairs that we placed earlier, we now want to start extending right of these.
Uh-oh.
And once again using the alternating pattern
Wait.
of red
Oh.
and white concrete, we're going to start with red and extend.
Wow, I just had a major brain.
2.
I just had a major brain fart. You want to know what happened? You want to know what happened? I was facing this way. I was like, wait, why is that not connected? Then I realized, oh, I'm supposed to be facing this way.
3. And then in 1, right by 1, 2, 1. Looking over to the opposite side of the track and extend to the right. 1, 2, 3. What was?
I hate ads. Like, I seriously cannot wait to get YouTube Premium. Also, that does remind me.
Up 1.
That does remind me.
Right by 1.
I actually do plan on doing a Fortnite live stream though of where I play Save the World, since it's now free to play. I just have to download it.
2, 3. Up 1. Right by 1, 2, 3. Up 1. We're then going to extend to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in by 1. We're then going to extend to the right 1, 2. And then in by 2. Or, yes, in by 2. So 1, 2. And then extend out by 1. And then in 1, 2, 3. So the end result should look like this. And all we have to do is stick a cyan terracotta on the end of that white concrete and then extend it all the way across to the opposite side, stick a block in the corner, and that is pretty much that for the racetrack, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very easy.
There we go.
From this.
Now you may notice though that I'm not connecting any of this stuff. That's because I'm not going to. I have decided that I'm not going to connect it up. So I definitely do not need the white concrete anymore. I definitely don't need that, but I'm going to keep the white concrete though, because what I need to do is I need to add the checkered flag at the top by the entrance, towards the entrance area. The problem is though, is I still have to download Save the World on Fortnite. Which I can definitely do though, once I'm done recording this video, of course. I could definitely do that. To make it easier on myself. There we go. Okay.
This point onwards. As a matter of fact, the only thing that I
don't
do
need to
that constitutes any sort of detail still involving like the main racetrack is I want to add 2 support beams on each end of the raised part of the track. So we have a row of 5 on one side in which I want to place black, or rather polished black stone wall extending down to the ground from the center of the row 5 that we have on each side. And this is just going to look like a support structure just so that this thing isn't just like floating in the air. So that is absolutely perfect. Okay, so before we start mass filling this thing in, we are going to add some minor details to the build, but these minor details will really make a big difference. So first of all, the box where you would actually like get your ticket
that there and you grab out the lantern again.
The track, we want to first
of all
place
the lantern right on the center
with a lantern. We also want to add an item frame onto the open part of the box with paper inside to look like a ticket. And then we are going to spawn a willing participant worker, wink wink, that is going to man the desk. And from here, we just want to add a couple more decorations. So we're going to add a couple of item frames to the front.
Okay, so it is regular
on
item
one
frames.
side, we'll add a couple of minecarts, and then on the other side, we'll add some lime glass pane and some red glass pane.
There we go.
And what we also want to do just in front of here as well is we just want to grab a couple of things. So some stone, we'll grab some leaves, we'll grab oak fence, we'll grab rails. We already have the minecarts. We don't need it. We'll just grab a lantern too. So we just stairs away, chest on the side. So if there aren't any minecarts out, then I want this chest to have like a bunch of minecarts in. So you know, in a real world in which like a bunch of people are going to use this place, like you're going to want to stock that thing with minecarts. And the reason that we have the leaves is just to kind of like spruce up, or in this case, oak up, the outside of this little box a little.
Now, even though it's supposed to be a chest right here, though, I decided to not add the chest, though, because this also has materials in it, though. And the chest would go like right here, though. I'm not adding that, because it deteriorates from the actual thing itself, though, in my opinion.
Then we can add some stone, and I'm not going to do too much here because there will be a part of the fair tutorial in which we go all the way around and we have loads of like leaves and pathway and what have you. But just to kind of like give you an idea of kind of like the layout structure of this, I'm going to add a little bit of path just around this, just so it'll give it something to connect.
There we go.
But can you see how much of a difference that's already made? Like that really does brighten things up a lot. And what else are we going to need from this point onwards, just in terms of little minor details? So, polished black stone wall, white concrete, black concrete. We'll also need oak fence gate, and we will also need the glow item frames, and the red glass pane, and the lime glass pane. And did I grab lanterns? I wanted to chuck a lantern on this end fence, just because. But what we want to do here is on the back right corner of this box, we want to place a black stone wall, and on top of this, a black concrete. Extending over to the right by 6, we want to place white, black, white, black,
3,
white,
4,
black. I've actually
5,
lost
6.
count, but I think that's correct. And then stick a polished black stone wall underneath, extend down to the ground. Underneath this, I'm going to stick a bunch of oak fence gate, and it will kind of make a wavy pattern like this. And I'm going to place some item frames with some red glass pane to show that like it's not ready to go yet. So like in a real world situation, in an ideal situation, like when it's time to actually like start racing, these would turn green or some other colour that isn't red. And on top of this, we are just going to place alternating on top of the black concretes, white concretes, and then on top of the white concretes, black concretes. And that is pretty much, ladies and gentlemen, the most of the track made. There is but a small thing left to do. Very minor little thing. We actually have to make like the track itself. We've only just made the outline. We have to make everything else pretty much. And this is going to require rails, powered rails, redstone torch, and minecarts. And also Cyan terracotta. And hopefully that...
Now, good news is though, this one is actually almost finished being built. Thank God. Yeah, something though that I do want to note though, is that when I get down to like over this way though, like what I want to do though is like, so after I do this video though, I'll get ready for work, and then once I'm done getting ready for work, I'll then continue, of course.
That will do. So this next part of the tutorial.
Oh wait, he's just filling it in though. I already filled it in. Okay, so okay. Geronimo! There we go. So he started off right here. Now, actually, I had actual go-karts though, I believe. I believe I have like actual go-karts though. Which gives me an idea. Which this is a fair idea, though, that I have. So we're going to have an outdoor go-kart track, though, that features the mine carts. And then I'm going to create an indoor go-kart track. Now this is also if I have like actual what the hell? How the hell did I do that? Look at this. How the hell? There we go. There we go. I'm going to need to do this on the opposite side. Ooh, it is very windy today. That's what it looks like to me. Well, it is also going to be raining, and it's going to be cold today as well, where I live, so you know, I'm going to need to bring my jacket with me, but now, obviously, I want to get ready for work after while this video is uploading. It's just going to make it easier on myself, though, to then continue this after I get done with getting ready for work, and then once I get out of work, I can then either A. Whoops, I did not mean to connect that up. I did not mean to connect that up. I did not mean to connect that up. There we go. Okay. But then I just realized, I don't think it's supposed to go like that, I don't think.
Part of the track that literally just goes all the way around the edge, hooking as tightly as possible. That applies to the inside side and the outside.
There we go.
You will have to differentiate things a little bit because as you hit the corners going up onto the upper part of the track, then the rails start behaving a bit differently and they kind of like fragment a little bit. So you're just going to have to...
I gotta go with the center terracotta again. Hold up.
And not only that, so obviously in this case, as I keep saying, and you might even want to, depending upon whether you want to do laps or not, you may not be too concerned as to whether or not the rails connect together. So you might want to have like a clear start point and a clear finish point as well, but that's just a
that's not even...
food for thought. On some parts of the track you are going to need powered rails though. So I would recommend right at the beginning, just to give you like a nice little bit of a head start, just to get things going a little bit. On any part of the track
that is so strange.
Straight, maybe
like there has to be one like right
in the middle. And I would also include powered rails at the very least at the bottom of the incline. But for the rest of the track, you're not going to need it, and it's honestly a little bit more of a personal decision, so you're going to want to kind of like figure out where you want to place it for yourself. Like it's not something that I can tell you, like you might want one that's a little bit faster, you might want one that's a little bit slower, but I'm going to leave that up to you. All that matters is that we are able to get around the track.
There we go. That's better. That actually looks a lot better now.
You don't have to, struggle too much. But that's going to take a little bit of experimentation on your part. And of course, the way that we do power the rails is really, really simple. I should probably mention that. We dig a couple rows down, stick a redstone torch in the ground, just literally in the ground, just facing upwards, cyan terracotta on top, powered rail on top of that, and that's all there is to it. It's not difficult in the slightest. And that is how we are going to complete the track, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know whether or not the commentary is lining up with the actual visual on the screen, but if it hasn't, then continue watching the rest of this. And that's the end.
Okie dokie. Now, the reason why I have it set up like this, though, is because I will need to test it, though, to make